Well, welcome everyone. My name is Laurie Lambert, and I'm a national ambassador here with Zilis. And I want to thank you for taking time out of your precious weekend to spend a little bit of time with us today. I am honored to be able to share with you what is happening with this amazing product and plant that we have our hands on, as well as what is happening with our opportunity. I know many of you have been asked to come back and give us feedback. The person that invited you is doing some research for our company, and I really do appreciate the time that you're taking. I'll keep this to 30 minutes, I promise. I'll try to get it done in even a little less. And then if you would just get back with the person that invited you and give your feedback so that we can make sure that we get your name into our drawing and that we record that feedback, because it is very important to us, or you would not have been invited tonight. So thank you. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Let's talk about, where we are today. And I just ask each and every one of you to open your minds, your ears, your hearts to what you hear today. 2 years ago, almost exactly 2 years ago, within the last couple of days, my husband and I had the opportunity to find this company. And not only were we inspired, but we were inspired by the inspiration that started this company. Our founders traveled to Haiti about 6 years ago and experienced malnutrition at its worst. And if you've never been in that environment, I will tell you right now, it is completely life-changing. I actually had the opportunity myself to go to Guatemala and do the same thing. But being impacted by that widespread malnutrition and seeing it firsthand, he decided that he wanted to create a company that would give back. And we started out in 2015 as Zilis, and our name in Swahili means multiplying nutrition, and every sale is matched 1-for-1. We provide, through our Pay It Forward program, a nutrition program to children born in Haiti to help fight off malnutrition. We also have partnered with the Vitamin Angels, which is a fantastic nonprofit here in the United States and other countries. And we support mothers. We give 6 million servings of our prenatal vitamins every single day. We're giving this to help mothers in countries where they cannot afford, including right here in the United States. We also have increased our partnership with the Vitamin Angels so that every mother in Haiti can get herself off to a stronger start, so that baby comes out with a stronger start. But I have to say, the one that I'm probably most passionate about is our Patriot program. And our Patriot program is an opportunity. If you are a veteran on the phone today, first off, let me thank you for your service. If you're active military, let me thank you for your service, or in any part of those first responders that serve us. But we do have a program for our veterans that we do give back. We have a discount program for you to be involved in. But we also have created the Zilis Sacred Mountain Retreat Center, whereas some people put their name on big buildings and arenas and that type of thing. Zilis wants to make a difference to those that made a difference with our lives by providing them a place for rehabilitation, those that are very worse emotionally, mentally, and physically, so that they can get the treatment that they need, and the coaching and the counseling and whatever it is they need at absolutely no cost. So you can see we are all about paying it forward at Zilis. So our company was founded by Stephen and Angie Thompson. That is who actually went to Haiti and experienced that. We are based in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex area in a little town called Argyle, Texas, out by the Texas Motor Speedway. Stephen and Angie are definitely industry leaders all across the world. They're known worldwide. They're visionary. And tonight, I think that's what you're going to see. You're going to see that Stephen and Angie are not satisfied with the status quo. They want to do things different. We don't just create products to create products. We create specific things that are going to help to improve your health, your friends' health, your family's health, your children, your grandchildren, your in-laws, ex-laws, outlaws, everyone around you, because we want people to experience what is going on. This company is really exploding. We already own 17% of the market share. Now, if any of you out here follow the market or are accounting people or just good business people, you know that with this product only being around for a couple of years now, after the Farm Bill was signed legally, this is huge to be able to own that much of the share this early on, and we're only going to be growing from there. So we have been featured nationwide on ABC, NBC, CBS, Fox News, many periodicals like the Wall Street Journal, the New York Times, Forbes, and all kinds of online reviews. So, and it's because we're doing something different. And that's what we want to share with you tonight, is what are we doing different? But before we get started, let's talk about first, what is CBD? Because you may not know this, but you have an opportunity tonight to put your hands on something really darn special. I want you to ask yourself this question. If you get the chance to go back in time 20 years ago and you could buy penny stock at Amazon, how much would you have bought? Right? If you knew then what you know now, and I think all of us would just say like gazillions, right? Well, I want you to know that's kind of where you are right now. Only 8% of the United States has actually tried CBD. Some have heard, but they don't have a place that they can trust and purchase it. And that can be from you, because people like to buy through relationships. I mean, that's what this whole gig economy is all about. It's about having a side gig, but also doing it where you can influence people by, you know, your friendships, your family, your relationships, your past businesses. So CBD was recently discovered, how it worked, because we have this thing, if you see to the right, there's a chart, and that's our endocannabinoid system. This is all the places our endocannabinoid system goes to work in our body. Now look at that list there: brains, lungs, vascular system, liver, muscles, immune, bones, reproductive, colon, pancreas, spleen. Guys, that's just about everything. Wouldn't you agree? And what CBD does is it puts your body into balance. Now, think about this. In today's world, we talk about work-life balance. We talk about a balanced diet. We talk about balanced workout. Everything is about balance. But wouldn't it be important that our main systems in our body, the things that keep us healthy, remain in balance also? So this healthcare revolution that's being driven from this hemp extract, and by the way, let me just clear something up for you. Cannabis is the species, and the CBD stands for cannabinoids. That's like a hormone that fuels each of these systems and puts it into balance. The marijuana plant is about 20% THC, the part that makes you high, and almost 0% CBD, okay? And that's the part that really fuels the system and your balance. Whereas hemp is almost 20% CBD and only 0% THC. So this product is not going to make you high, and it's safe. Many of us give this to our children, our grandchildren, you know, babies, our aging parents, ourselves. And all we're doing is making a wealth transfer from the current healthcare system, which most of us are pretty tired of that big pharma piece controlling our lives, and just moving some of it over to something that we feel better about putting into our bodies, because this literally impacts every part of the body. So how many of you have ever hurt after a workout, right? This can help with those aches and pains. How many of you have sleepless nights? This can help have you a better REM sleep, a restful sleep, so that you wake up, so that the body can heal and the body's prepared for the next day, right? So there's so many things. How many of you have focus issues, sensory issues, touch, smell, taste, textures? There's so many things that this can work on. And I believe at least all of us have one of those things. Energy, right? Who needs more energy? We all have something that we need our body to be back in balance, okay? So the next thing is those benefits. And I just started sharing some of those with you. My personal favorite is the cognitive support. I love the focus that this product gives me. I'm fortunate I don't deal with a lot of pain, but I do deal with squirrel here, squirrel there, and I can get off track really easy. And by using this product, it can help me to stay focused naturally. And it also supports my immune system and general wellness overall. So what we have for you today is our Ultracell. Ultracell is a full spectrum proprietary hemp oil. It has your cannabinoids. Cannabinoids, remember, are that hormone. It's that fueling system. It's like putting gasoline in your car. If your major systems don't have gas, how are they going to go? Terpenes are the fragrances. Fragrance triggers our receptors to make things more effective in our body. Flavonoids are those things that it makes me think of chocolate because I worked for the Mars Corporation. And we always like to talk about how much flavonoids our product had because it could show people that eating chocolate wasn't unhealthy. It can actually be good for you. Vitamins, we all know what vitamins are, but this doesn't just have vitamin B12. It would have B1, B2, B3, B4, B5, B6, B12. And when they all come together in an entourage effect, you're going to get a better response. It has your minerals. It has your omegas. We all know about that. Omegas are our antioxidants. They help us keep our anti-aging. Who doesn't want to look younger, more youthful, feel better? And then there's also plant-based protein in this product. So it truly is the complete package, and it does give you that entourage effect as they all work together. So it's important that you're using a full spectrum hemp oil and not just a CBD isolate. Why would you want to give up your terpenes, flavonoids, vitamins, minerals, omegas, proteins, and the other 100 cannabinoids that besides CBD, okay? And by the way, this product is pet friendly. I could just share with you so many stories. You know, some of us take better care of our pets than we do our own self. And I always told my children that my Hershey dog was my favorite child because she never talked back. She listened, she minded, she loved me no matter what, right? So I look back and I would have given anything because she struggled with pain and not being able to move. She was a typical lab, and they love to run and jump. So they have a lot of issues in their bodies. And I would have given anything because I've had so many friends give the same product they're taking for themselves, give a dose to their animals. And guess what? They're seeing amazing results. And it's not something that comes with a 12-page 0.3 font, warning paper. In fact, it actually has no warnings because this product is safe. It's just a plant, right? There's no known drug interactions. So that is a good thing. There's no known side effects, but there are great side benefits. You may be taking this for pain, you had a hard workout and you find you sleep better. You may be taking it because you're like me and you don't have focus and you need that additional focus and you find you sleep better, or you have less pain, or those types of things. So we are the premium, the gold standard, the seed to shelf. We QR code every single bottle because we want to be completely transparent to our entire world out there. What are we doing? How are we doing it? We are definitely above the radar here. We want to make sure because we are the #1 full spectrum hemp CBD product on the market. They're watching us, so we have to be completely above board. We're the only full spectrum hemp oil and topical, both certified by the U.S. Hemp Authority. So you're going to see that we have a product that's going to change your life in some way, even if who doesn't want 400 nutritional compounds in their body? And when you take that entourage effect, you're getting that. And it has been clinically researched. And we do have a proprietary knowledge technology, we got knowledge too, right? But we have a proprietary technology that sets us apart. In fact, it's so good, we're still learning how good it is. So let me ask you this. How many of you remember in about second grade learning that oil and water don't mix, right? And I love to say that this product is a common sense product with a common sense solution with a common sense effort. So if you think about this, right, our bodies are made of about 70 to 80% water. If we put an oil into our body that is made of 70 to 80% water, and oil and water don't mix, what makes us think that we are going to defy science? It's going to break the blood-brain barrier immediately and get right into our bloodstream. It's not. It takes time. But with our technology that changes that water molecule to a 100% water soluble molecule, it can then, instead of getting into our bloodstream 3 to 6%, it will get into our bloodstream 83 to 94%, ladies and gentlemen. And let's just think about this. If it doesn't go into your bloodstream, it passes right through you, and you're literally flushing it down the toilet. Think of it in dollars. 3 to 6% in your bloodstream is 3 to 6 cents return on every dollar that you spend. 83 to 94% into your bloodstream is like 83 to 94 cents on every dollar. Which one? Common sense, right? We want the 83 to 94 cent return. How many of you like some stocks like that as well? Well, by getting involved with us, that's what you're doing. And so we truly are the best value, because today, if you read other labels, most people are taking 1 to 3 milliliters a day of a product. Ours are taking about a quarter to a half of a milliliter. Now, our clinical human studies were done at a very, very well-known clinic. All of you, I promise you, you've all heard of it. So you want to make sure that you're sharing this with people. It's the clinic, you know, up north, we don't like to say it, but I'll just let you kind of guess. It's not the mustard clinic, it's the, not the ketchup clinic, right? You know what I'm talking about. Very well known. They were our third-party validation. We contracted them. Our subjects were given 1 ml of ultracell. Their blood was tested. When they took it, they tested it at 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 45 minutes, an hour, and then on the hour for the next 12 hours. And someone said, why didn't you go 24 hours? And somebody else said, probably because those people were tired of getting poked, right? You can only poke somebody so many times. So their blood, and you can see here that within 2 hours, ladies and gentlemen, you were getting full 83 to 94%. And in most cases, it maintained it all the way across for 12 hours. And if, again, back to common sense, it's not going to just, it's still peaking at 12 hours. It's not going to completely fall off. So I only take my product once a day, and I have found it to be absolutely amazing. I just got a little issue here. If you can hold with me, people, let me see if I can get my slides to go. Remember, we are testing. I'm going to introduce you to our boosters. Ultracell is all about balance, right? It is like putting gas in your car or gas in your mower. But I want you to think about when your car or your mower really runs at its optimum, it also has oil, right? So just like we need to trigger different things in our car and our weed eater or mower or what have you, same thing in our bodies. We have CB1 and CB2 receptors. And ultracell primarily works on our CB1 receptors. That's the thing our brain controls, things like our endocrine, exocrine, respiratory, cardiac, reproductive, muscle, skeletal, all of those different things, right? But we also have these CB2 receptors that are CBG, which, by the way, there's 60 times more CB2 receptors in our body. It's the things our gut controls. And I have to tell you, I was at the hospital with my father-in-law last night, and all I could think of was, don't get sick, don't get sick, don't get sick. And I was so glad that I stay on top of these products because I'm building my immune system with them. I really encourage you not to take my word, to do your own research and Google CBG, because most of you have probably heard of CBD, but this is the Rolls Royce. It's the stem cell of the CBD. And it's a very high quality. It's a very high priced in most instances, but because of who we are and how we own our fields and we own our technology and we already have everything in place, do you know that when most companies There's only 3 or 4 little mom and pop companies out there. But when most companies are charging double to triple for CBG, we're able to sell it at the exact same price. And we are the price leader in CBD. So it's going to complement. So this is like putting oil and gasoline, right? In the weed eater or the mower or the car. You've got all cylinders fired up, ready to go. And of course, when you bundle them, we give you an opportunity to save money. Now, if you're one of those people that have chronic sleep issues, I encourage you to try our Ultra Dream. It has a proprietary blend that has no hemp. And by the way, for some reason, you might be one of those 1 in a million that's allergic to hemp. The Ultra Dream, the Ultra Edge, the Ultra Ice, and the Ultra Burn have no hemp. Therefore, they have no CBD in the product, but it's a mimicking, we call it a mimetic technology. It mimics hemp. Now, we'll all agree, a copy is not as good as an original. However, this is pretty darn close. You would have to have quite the, what would you call that, advisor looking at your art, you might call it, to know what the difference is, because it does mimic so well. Ultra Edge is all about cognitive function. So if you need energy, if you need focus, if you have sensory issues, that's all cognitive driven. You're going to also enjoy, if you need a boost, the Ultra Edge. The Ultra Ice is just like it says. If you would ice it because it hurt, use the Ultra Ice. If I have a tooth pulled, it hurts, right? And I might use an ice pack, so I can take Ultra Ice. If I have a sinus headache, my sinuses are swollen, right? I want that swelling to go away, so I take Ultra Ice, because that's what a sinus headache is. Today, I'm fighting a bit of a sore throat, and I feel swollen. So what did I do right before I got on this call? I took a dose of Ultra Ice, and I took a dose of Ultra Edge, and I am feeling better. And then Ultra Burn is the most unique weight loss support on the market, because weight loss today, in most cases, are not healthy because they stimulate your body, and we shouldn't be stimulating things. We should be stabilizing things. And that's the beauty of Ultra Burn. It stabilizes our blood sugar. And when our blood sugar is stable, we are least likely to have cravings, sweet cravings or carb cravings, the bad kinds of cravings, whatever you struggle with. It also keeps, actually, believe it or not, many people are finding they're having better sleep because their sugar is more stable. Who have ever heard of a weight loss that helps you sleep better? You don't have that midnight or wake up in the middle of the night cravings. That's another reason people gain weight. There's so many things, and it actually also suppresses the appetite. So you're going to find that this is a great, each of these, the Dream, the Edge, the Ice, and the Burn. If you need a little extra, or if you just want to put, I recommend everyone start with the Ultra System. Fire all cylinders, right? And go. Make your body as best as it can be. So now that you know a little bit about our product, in the next 7 minutes, I want to just take you through a little bit about the 7 ways we get paid. That actually worked out pretty darn good, didn't it? And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, you can be part of our company without building a business today. You may just want to secure a spot. What, again, if you could go back in time and you didn't have a ton of money, how many of you had just taken what you had and secured a spot in the Amazon world when the stock was at its lowest? And today, I can promise you, you wouldn't be sitting here on this call because you'd probably own an island in Tahiti somewhere, right? What does the future hold for this industry? Well, it exceeded its expectations. It's over a $4 billion industry today, and that exceeded by about the 20% what the economists were saying. It will be a $1 trillion industry in 10 years. And like I said earlier, it's just a wealth transfer from Big Pharma to you. And this is not Zilis saying this. This is Forbes, Time, Newsweek, Rolling Stone, Fortune, the New York Times, Wall Street Journal, the big people that study the economy and give us our trends. So they're telling you, guys, invest in this. I mean, that's what everyone is saying. So don't leave here tonight and say, 2 years from now, man, I wish I would have on, the 23rd of January, I was on this call with this girl with this really heavy Southern kind of weird accent. And she said, this is what was going to happen. I sure wish I would have. Just say, I'm glad I did. Secure your spot because it's going to happen. Now, If you don't, your life's probably just going to go on as it always has, right? Maybe up, maybe down, but this can help to guarantee you an opportunity to build upon something that can make a change in your financial legacy. Let me try saying that again, your financial legacy for your future and your family. Now, you can also help people see the opportunity by selling this product retail and making up to a 200% profit. I don't know of anything out there except maybe the crummiest little trinket on the market that has a 200% retail profit. What you'll also find is this is going to attract physicians, stores, anywhere from gift shops to places that sell whole foods and great supplements and gyms and pharmacies, anywhere that people are going. I actually talked to someone that owns a food truck. Why not sit it there, right? Have you ever gone into a florist and seen, I went into a florist the other day and they had Burt's Bees chapstick. What does chapstick have to do with a florist? Nothing. It's an impulse buy and people are looking for it. Same with our product. We have weekly fast starts. We don't pay advertising costs. Instead, we take those advertising costs and pay you up to $130 for the first order bonus of every single person that you introduce to Zilis. That can add up really quick. Now, this is probably the place that most people get a little confused, but let me just say to you, if you just took the time and each week went out and found someone that would want to use this product and their health change, back to common sense, if it's changing their health, don't you think they will stay on it? And if you just find one person on your left and one person on right, just two people, and we're going to help you know where to place them, and then they go find two people that have better sleep, less pain, more focus, more energy, their immune system, they're getting sick less. And they're going to say, I don't want to keep this light under a bushel, as we used to say when I was a child in Sunday school. I want to share it. And they're going to go find at least two people. Now, we don't want you to stop at two. Don't be selfish. But you can build a six-figure income just by bringing in two and teaching others to do it. Now, you'll build it faster if you continue to do it. I love to share with people my 5-year plan, so I'm going to insert that right here. I tell people, if you just find one person a week your first year, you personally, and that's all that happens. You go find 50 people, take 2 weeks off. Everybody needs a vacation. And the next year, those 50 people go find 50 people over 2 years. They're not as good as you. 50 times 50, folks, is 2,500 people. But I said a 5-year plan. We've only used 3 of those so far. So if those 2,500 introduce it to just 10 people in the next 2 years, it's going to be so easy by then to be introducing. It's going to be crazy because everyone's going to know what it is. It's going to be in every household. It's going to be on every medicine shelf in the home. That's 25,000 people, and we make $1 to $4 on every bottle we sell. That's $25,000 to $100,000 a month that people will be making. If only half of them buy it every month, that'll be 12,500 to 50,000, if only a quarter of them. Now, I'm not saying this for sure is going to happen. What I want you to see, though, is the power of the sharing, because people want this product. So either you can let your local Whole Foods, Sprouts, GNC make the money, or you can take the best product available and share it as well. This just shows you here, if you did, like I said earlier, if you brought in, this was the first example, your first month you brought in 2 people, then those 2 people brought in 2 people. The third month, they would go to 8 people because the 4 would get 2 each. Then the 8, the 4th month would become 16. Look how this just keeps adding up. It went away too fast. You're gonna see that by the end of the very first year, just by duplicating that system. Now, we all know that nothing happens perfect. However, most of you are going to do way more than 2. Again, $1 for every bottle you sell, up to $4. Do the math, guys. That's crazy good money that you have the opportunity as we build this thing together. And that's just one of the ways you get paid. More ways that we get paid: every time they reorder, you're going to get paid again. Your infinity bonuses. This is when You're moving into our leadership program, and we're going to start matching because you're teaching. We're going to basically compensate you for teaching others. You don't have to do it, but you can. And if you want to make a significant income, this is the way to do it. Our benefits program, I love our benefits program. It's been a blessing to my husband and I. We're both self-employed. We drive a free car. So I want you to think about this. Think of your car payment right now, okay? Add that back into your pay, okay? Because you don't have to have that anymore. Our healthcare bonus, add in anywhere from $500 to $1,500 back into your paycheck instead of your company taking that out, because Zilis can take care of that. Our blessing bonus, that's an opportunity for you to be able to be more generous, blessing those with a product, with income that you don't probably normally get to do. And then our global pool bonus, many of ours just 2 weeks ago got that extra nice check. That's not huge now. We're in one country. What's going to happen when we're in 5, 10, 20? I worked with a company once that was in 126 countries. So I think about my little global pool bonus right now. It's not that little, by the way. Most people would love to have it. It's a life-changing amount, right? They say $500 is the average thing that would change the life of most American homes. Let's take that and multiply that by 5 or 10, or every time we go into a new country, or we're not just serving 17% of the market share, not just 8% of Americans have tried this. It's exciting, folks. So everything is about timing and positioning, right? Think about everyone you know that's really had success in your life. 90% of it is they were at the right place at the right time, and they took advantage of it. They didn't say, oh, I'll wait and see how so-and-so does. They position themselves for growth and success. And we are at a place right now that we are about to go vertical. We're not quite there yet, but you want to get in now so that you can be part of that, right? You want to be part of the momentum swing, because 90% of the money is going to be made by people. And you can see right here, look how close we are. This could happen in 3 months, 6 months, a year, whatever. Position yourself to be part of that, because everything that goes up here belongs and is connected to someone down here, and we want you to be part of that. So how do you get involved? You choose your pack today, bronze, silver, or gold. Each pack comes with your Zilis cloud, which is basically your office, where you do your business online. Your wholesale member, where you can buy up to a 200% profit margin. You get, you've locked in a spot and you can upgrade at any time, meaning you can go from the bronze, where you're making just 10% on that binary on the left team and right team, and move up to the 20%, but you don't have to start there. You're getting a $299 value for $199. That's just a great way to try our product, and then you'll buy it wholesale the rest of your life if you never ever want to bill. But trust me, you're going to share. If something works, you're going to tell people. Or you can go ahead, maybe you have a family of 2, 3, or 4 people and you each want to try our product. This is a great way to do this. You get an $899 value, so a $900 for $600, $300 in free product value. You're entering kind of at a business builder level. It's an entry level. You're going to make 15%, but you can upgrade at any time. You're going to get your back office. You're going to get your website. You're going to get training. Or you can come in like most of us did that probably invited you today. We are what we call business builders. We saw it, some upgraded. Most of us just came in at the $12.99. We wanted an $700 an extra free value. I mean, who doesn't, right? If you can buy a house and it has equity in it the day you move in, isn't that better than having to build the equity once you own the home? That's what you're doing. We're giving you $700 in equity in your business the day you start. You are already better off than before you join. You have the potential to drive a free Jeep, get your health insurance, get the global pool, get your blessing bonuses. You're at the highest income potential, and you have that premium enrollment option. So this is where I recommend for those of you that are serious and ready to get started. But what I do recommend is not one of you leaving tonight. Don't go to bed. Don't lay your head on the pillow without choosing one of these. Just even if you want to secure your position at $199, and think about it. because you listen, you wherever you join, you secure that spot. And as everything's happening right through that momentum, you still own that position, and all this stuff over here is connected, remember, to someone down here, and that person could be you. So let us help you earn your money back. We do pay it forward. We help you to pay it forward. We help you recoup your investment in your first few weeks, have your personal products for free. Even after you've paid yourself back, have a true $700 in profit in your starter kit, and be part of our highest earning income potential. And with that being said, I'm going to bring everybody to the screen. And if you would like to ask any questions, I am going to ask that we limit this just to our guest, because there's so many of you on this evening. If you would go up and either in your bottom left corner or your top right corner, you'll see, I don't want to unmute everyone because we have such a large group on tonight. It could become chaotic. And click the little microphone. It should have a line through it. You can unclick it and then you can speak. And if you would like us to see your pretty face, you can do the same thing with the video camera icon. So if you would, I would love it. Would anybody like, any of our guests like to ask any questions today? And don't hang up because I have one more instruction for you, and we're wanting to give away a free product later, so you don't want to miss that. So any questions before I give instructions on providing feedback? I'll unmute quickly. No one's coming on, so let me unmute. Know that I'm unmuting you and we can hear what you say, okay? So keep it clean. Okay, anybody want to ask any questions? Everyone should be up. It didn't unmute. Here we go. Any questions?
That's in a long time that I've actually
Can we fast forward to this?
Okay, so I'm going to mute everybody back and give you instructions. If you're a guest tonight, thank you for coming. And I'm sorry I did go just a tad over. Please contact the person that invited you to this call and give them your feedback. And as long as we have at least 10 prospects on this call that have not joined our business, we'll be doing a drawing for a full free size product. I'll do that drawing sometime tomorrow afternoon, but we do need your name tonight. Even if you can't do the feedback, just send the person that, invited you, hey, I was on the call. Can we talk in 10 minutes? Can we talk tomorrow morning? But we need your feedback by noon tomorrow. And then I'll be doing the drawing amongst everyone tomorrow afternoon on our Building an Ultra Life Facebook page. So if you're not a member of our Building an Ultra Life Facebook page, please ask the person that invited you. Man, I am kind of stuttering today. To add you to that group, and you'll need to go in and accept, because we do share all kinds of things, not just about Zilis, but all kinds of great life hacks, as I like to call them, to build a much better life for yourself, your family, and those you love. And with that being said, everyone, I'm going to sign off. Have the rest of your evening. I hope it's absolutely magnificent. And we'll be doing these more again this week, and we hope that you'll be inviting people to join us. Good night, everybody.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you, Lori. Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, Lori.
Thanks, everyone.